crime, stop the dealing, stop the killing. It's time to kick the devil out your mind. Black crime, white crime, stop the dealing, stop the killing. It's time to kick the devil out your mind. Wake up, let's unite. 'Cause our lives matter. Rise up, protect your rights. 'Cause our lives matter. Stand up, let's unite. 'Cause our lives matter. Rise up, protect your rights. 'Cause our lives matter.
Hey, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Stephen Jones here with Rock the Valley. It's the Wake Up, Rise Up, the weekly show. And this is where you get a chance to meet some of the people that are involved with Wake Up, Rise Up, the global concert for peace, which we really need a good shot of with all the crazy stuff that's been going on. With me tonight is my very good friend, as we musicians like to say, my brother from another mother. And of course, now it freezes on me. Oh, no.
Yes.
But, I got to tell you what, you got to stop shooting from Alaska, man. It's freezing up on you. Frank and I go back. Frank and I go back, what? Geez, got to be 10 years. We've had a great friendship. And
I hear it freezing up.
I think it's because you're out in the car somewhere and we're getting this bad reception.
I think my battery is not holding up too well.
All right. Well, if we run into trouble here, we got to redo it. We'll redo it. So
all right.
Take a breath here. Do we just do a space?
Keep rolling.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Frank Porter and I go back about 10 years here. We're really good friends. Took him a couple times to get on the show. The one night he remembered he was supposed to be on the show, he was in Pittsburgh. And
something like that. State college.
Something like that. Yeah. You were out of range. But Frank,
no phone service.
I'm so glad you could join us tonight. Thank you so much for coming on the weekly show for Wake Up, Rise Up. And this is the second year you're involved with Wake Up, Rise Up.
Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing that it's already a year. Now that I think about that.
Yeah. Well, last year was you and Doug were on a stage. We were at the Blue Monkey.
Oh, yeah.
And I recorded that.
Okay. That sounds familiar. Yeah. I remember doing that.
Yeah, that was a good. I really liked the setup they had over at the Blue Monkey. It was really nice. We had 3 stages. We could do whatever we wanted to do.
Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah. So we had a lot of good stuff going on. And tell me, why? Why are you here with Wake Up, Rise Up?
Why wouldn't you?
There you go. I like that. That's really a unique and good answer that I've gotten. So
the world needs help right now. There's some crazy stuff going on here in the world. And I think we are living beings and energy, and we can collectively send out energy with intention. So that's kind of where I'm at with this.
Well, we got to start sending out something good, man, because I tell you what's going on. I mean, our nation itself is been rattled pretty bad.
Wow.
Nothing like when we were,
so happened so fast.
Yeah. I mean, when we grew up back in the 80s, it was so much easier. And my father would probably say, our fathers would say, it was a lot easier back in the 40s when they grew up in 50s. I think it's all relative, but but now, you got a guy leaning on the board again saying he's going to hit the button.
Yeah.
And that's just not cool.
It doesn't make for a comfortable life or a relaxing one. That's for sure.
I'm kind of taking this personal.
Yeah, I'm not. I hear you. I'm kind of with you. I can feel that.
Yeah,
I can get behind that.
I'm not happy about. There are times where the farther as of this taping, we're into about 2.5 months over there for the Ukraine war.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know the exact thing. I've trained myself not to listen to the news. Can't do it.
I had to stop myself because
I can feel what's going on, and every once in a while something flashes across my phone, and that's like an update. I'm like, all right, I see what's going on.
I think it's important that we actually keep.
I I do perform songs
Yes, you do.
at my many concerts now that include these. Here's my altered version, kind of like what Elton John did for Princess Diana. I did something for the Ukraine. I changed it from New York City in 9/11 to the Ukraine.
Okay.
So it's got a little bit of a different thing going on there.
That was
And I've also been doing a song called All Join Hands. And that goes all the way back, believe it or not, to Desert Storm.
really.
And I altered one line in there, and now it has a lot of meaning for what's going on in the world. And I make sure to perform them, and I always ask people to send good energy with me while I'm performing them.
Well, you've got such an aggressive form of performing, and it's just you and the guitar, but you come across so robust. You know, I always like watching you perform. You know,
There's a fellow from England who says, I've been using my electric guitar lately in my act. And if I dig it out and start doing lead guitar licks, he can't leave, even though it's like 3 a.m. in England. And that's pretty funny. I'm laughing at him. And we actually have a relationship, this fellow from England. His name is Adam. And he's covering one of my songs in his shows now.
oh wow. Well, how much you? I mean, this is kind of a preposterous question because I think you're going to say, you know, a very high number. But how many covers do you got?
What is it?
How many cover songs do you have?
Oh, quite a few cover songs. I don't really know the number. I know what I would say probably safely 70.
Really?
Yeah, somewhere in that neighborhood. And then there's all these other songs that are like 3-chord songs. And if you start playing it, I could probably just like jump in and start playing them. I remember one night I did just that. I got to this gig and the guy goes, "Hey, want to sit in?" I'm like, "All right." So I sat in. He kept telling me the chords, and it sounded like we've been playing together forever. We were hot.
Wow.
And this dude comes in off the street and goes, "How long you guys been playing together? You guys sound great." I go, "Well, about an hour and a half now," or something like that.
So music's like a universal language then.
Yeah, sometimes you click with the right person, and next thing you know, it's crazy what can happen.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
So how do you feel about using music to move peace around?
I think music is energy, and you can put energy with intention inside music and then send it across the world. Music is that powerful force, like you said. It's an amazing force, universal language in a way. Especially when you start doing just instrumental stuff, it really goes to that place, if you know what I mean.
How, and tying this in with Wake Up, Rise Up, like we did last year, we were on for 26 hours. And did I ever tell you how many people saw it last year? 43.
I think at one point I learned the number, and it was pretty sweet number.
Yeah.
It made me feel proud.
Yep. You were part of 43.5 million. We're shooting for 100 this year.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So, I mean,
That really is awesome.
You're part of something humongous. So we're going to use music. And do you think that, I'm hoping that, we're going to get the connection. We got to get that connection. When people can,
right.
I think when people connect on music, it's huge. But how can we get people, in your opinion, to connect better on music? Because a lot of people that hear it, okay, well, it's just, it's another Flower song from the 60s.
Ooh.
We want.
That's a tough question right there. It really is. That's a tough one. Because you never know what they're going to like. It's so often it's the one you don't expect them to like that they really start loving, and then you're like, it's like that. You never know what's going to happen. And sometimes you can kind of predict it. But sometimes you can be pushing your strong song or what you perceive as your strong song, and it's not connecting. And then you got to scratch your head and go, okay, what am I doing wrong? Or what can I do? And then you try other songs. And that's one of the things about some of the gigs I do. I do some low profile gigs and test out a lot of material on people live. And that's invaluable. And one of the things that you learn while streaming globally, because now you're playing for the whole world, you feel that pressure to be good. So it makes you weed out your good stuff from your bad stuff. And it really is a great exercise. Makes you feel stronger.
How do people respond to your 9/11 song which is now a Ukraine song.
Some people know it. I think it drives some people away, honestly. It also turns some people on. So it's a mixed blessing there. I've gotten both reactions with that song. Not sure why the people are getting pushed away by it. Doesn't make sense, but to each their own. That's what it is. And when you got a global market, you're going to get people who aren't happy with what you're doing for whatever reason. I'm not sure. They might be pissed off that I'm in the top 100 global ranking, and they might not like me just because I'm like the new kid on the block and I make it difficult. I stream a lot, so I set a high standard, and my streams aren't boring. I'm not just sitting there. I'm moving around. I'm performing. I'm zooming in and zooming out, and trying to make it as exciting as possible as one guy can do. I have visions of camera people with me doing like a 2-camera shoot. I see a guy who has one, but it looks automated. Not sure I like the automated one. I can see why you use it though.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Technology.
This is the shortened version of the shows we do. We can interview. I know I can interview you for an hour and a half, 2 hours. Then we can play together. Okay, because we've done that. We've tried it.
Yeah.
I do want to tell you that we're doing some stuff at the farm. You got to get over there on a Sunday.
I do need to get over there on a Sunday. I need to get out of the house and away from the sessions gigs just for a breather.
Well, and I are doing some stuff there, and I bring over the. I got to tell you, I got the guitar lick down for Sultans of Swing.
Cool. That's a nice song.
Yeah.
I've had that as a request, matter of fact, and I hope to learn it.
It's really not that hard.
Yeah, I had it.
Hard, but
I had most of it down years ago. It's been quite a long time. I would have to listen to it again.
So
I do love that. That's a great song.
Yeah, Dire Straits, you can't beat it. But tell everybody
that song. That's killer.
What's that?
That song is killer.
Oh, it is.
That particular one.
Tell everybody your website name.
My website is frankporteracoustic.com. And my social media pages are facebook.com/frankporterrocks. And that's all one word. Twitter.com/FPacoustic, all lowercase, all one word. Instagram.com/FrankPorter1982. Frank Porter, all one word. Just follow it with those numbers. Look me up.
Okay. And these shows are a little on the condensed side, they're shorter, but please send me something of it, one of your videos, and I'll attach this right here at the end of
Cool.
so you'll get a little sample of what you're doing and what's coming up for
Nice.
What's Up Rise Up. And
Can you use a YouTube link? Would that work?
I can, I can do something with that, yeah. So anyway,
Because I have one that someone else did, but it's my song, and it's like a rough cut from the studio.
no,
And it's a nice sort of produced video to one of my originals.
we'll take a look at it. So
So yeah, I'll send it to you.
excellent. All right. So it's been Frank Porter here on Wake Up Rise Up, the weekly show. I'm Steve Jones, and I'm with Rock in the Valley. Stay with us here. You're going to hear a lot more people coming on here. I have a feeling we're going to be going to more than just once a week with this show. And my good friend Frank here, give him the thumbs up. You can make sure you find him at the websites he told you. And watch for the big concert on the 21st. We thank you for tuning in. I'm Steve Jones once again. Have yourself a great night.
Kelly Kors. I'm the founder of Peace Amongst Youth, which is a nonprofit organization based out of Atlantic City, New Jersey. The purpose of my organization is to bring awareness to how our community is impacted by violent crimes and the negative impact it has on us as a whole, poor and untreated. I'm personally in this mission because I lost my 13-year-old son gun violence in 2012. Until today, I'm fighting the justice system for my son who's now.
Please listen to this message for you. It's from the groups of Phase 5 Record Show. When someone said we need to spread the news, we decided to share it through a song. Black crime, white crime, stop the dealing, stop the killing. It's time to kick that devil out your mind. Black crime, white crime, stop the dealing, stop the killing. It's time to kick that devil out your mind.
Here's the basic information before leaving Earth. Open up that book, it's all in the Word.
2 Chronicles chapter 7, verse 14. If my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray, and seek my face, and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven, and will forgive their sins, and will heal their land.
Human traffic, kidnapping, this is too wild. Another missing child. Why complain about the politicians you call a joke? In the end, you won't even go and vote.
Wake up, let's unite. 'Cause our lives matter. Rise up, protect your rights. 'Cause our lives matter. Stand up, let's unite. 'Cause our lives matter.
Children, I've come back today to tell the story of the long, hard way that I had to climb, that I had to know, in order that my race might live and grow. Look at my face, dark as the night, yet shining like the sun, the love's true light. I am the child they stole from the sand 300 years ago in Africa's land.